In the quiet college town of Moscow, Idaho, a crime so shocking unfolded that it gripped the nation. 4 University of Idaho students, Kaylee Goncalves, Madison Mogen, Xana Kernodle, and Ethan Chapin, were brutally murdered in their home on the early morning of November 13, 2022. The case would spark a nationwide investigation, leading to a suspect who seemed to be hiding in plain sight. Around 4 a.m., in an off-campus rental home, the victims were stabbed to death as they slept. The killer left no signs of forced entry. 2 surviving roommates were in the house but were unharmed. Panic spread across campus, and nearly half of the university's students left Moscow in fear. Weeks passed with no arrest, and the town anxiously awaited answers. Then, a major breakthrough came, one that combined DNA evidence, surveillance footage, and digital forensics. The key to the case? A white Hyundai Elantra seen near the crime scene, and a DNA match found on a knife sheath left at the scene. The DNA linked to a 28-year-old criminology Ph.D. student at Washington State University, Bryan Kohberger. Kohberger lived just 9 miles away from Moscow, Idaho. Investigators discovered that his phone had been near the victim's house at least 12 times before the murders. On December 30, 2022, he was arrested at his parents' home in Pennsylvania, more than 2,000 miles away. The prosecution has built its case around 3 key pieces of evidence: DNA found on a knife sheath left at the crime scene, cell phone records showing Kohberger near the victim's home multiple times before the murders, and surveillance footage tracking his white Hyundai Elantra near the crime scene at the time of the attack. Despite the evidence, Kohberger has pleaded not guilty. The defense argues that the DNA findings are circumstantial and that there is no known motive linking him to the victims. The trial has faced multiple delays, with the new start date set for August 2025. If convicted, Kohberger could face the death penalty. The case has sparked intense media scrutiny, legal debates, and a community desperate for justice. For now, the families of Kaylee, Madison, Xana, and Ethan wait for answers, hoping that justice will be served. This case remains one of the most closely watched trials in recent history. As the trial unfolds, the world will be watching. Stay informed, stay safe, and remember their names.